and high. So, oh, that feels good, doesn't it? Well, now let's see. So another specter, empowered ourselves with nature. Didn't find anything for magic sites, huh? A handful? Must have been a big gem. Okay, well, back to... We're being sieged. They're breaking our fort. After long. That there? That's target practice. Okay. We have basically got all the researches we want. Well, not all that we want, but all that we're going to really need. Cold resistance is something we probably want. So we can spend 200 there. That leaves us with a little bit more. What do we want? Enchant. Personal flight. Useful. Oh yes, we have to have Cloud Trapeze. Okay, enchantment 4 is mandatory. Yeah, I knew that we needed enchantment for some reason. Now I see. Enchantment 4. Probably next turn we're gonna mostly turn the research off then. Okay, that's enough of that. I have enough money. I'm gonna hire one of those. I guess you're gonna go search this one next. Still have that on it. That's a good place. Go search there. Yeah, you too. Well, I guess you're gonna search it first. I don't know. So, we've made a bunch of weightless kite shields and an ice shield. And we probably want to make some more. Now, don't we? Okay, you. I need to forge a gossamer veil for you. Because then you'll be able to summon the Fey Prince. Right now you could summon Fey Knights. But to do so... I'm not super eager to put a lab here. Could we... It's winter. Could we get a little bit more cold scale spread deeper? I mean, we've got a vengeful an ill winter in play. Things should only get colder and colder, right? Hopefully this tile over here freezes and we can use someplace else than here. Yeah. This takes glamour 3 to forge. Yeah, you're gonna have to make it for yourself. Fine. Fine. Yeah. Okay. So we have new options. I think this is our lance right here. 2 defense, 2 attack, length 3, and it's nasty. It even provides some protection. Yeah, that's probably our lance. Chaining. No, we want shields. But chaining... We probably want more weightless shields. Oh my gosh, there's so many options. If I were gonna do armor, this would be a contender right here. With the spear as well as this, our shock resistance would be great. And then yeah, an enemy actually hits you and they just get destroyed. It's not a bad thing to go for at all. But the most important thing... Not you. Ugh, I can't get anything else. I can make this work. That's not what I want. We're gonna want a whole bunch of dancing tridents. Those aren't terrible either. But I think we need a whole bunch of these tridents. Let's keep producing those shields. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's get at least 3 more of those in play. Okay, that gives us a total of 10 shields. And that's probably what I'm gonna do is 10 trapezes with this. So we're gonna need to get them their gear. And we got a Astral Glamour. That's really what I was looking for, but it's not really what I was looking for, but well, you can forge things. Maybe? Not especially? Huh. I wonder if that stacks. If I had 10 guys all wearing this, would enemies take 10 damage a round? I have my doubts. Not what I was looking for. You can just forge another one of these. They're fine. So... Doggone, how do you forge Face Steed Barden? Earth Glamour, 1/1. It's higher level than I can forge, huh? Crap. Well, now we have to choose. Do we want black steel? Or do we want... lightweight? The body is not well protected enough. A couple extra hit points and no encumbrance. It's less than ideal, but it's something. If I can't get my hands on anything better, we'll just produce a bunch of that. It's cheap. I made enough shields, right? Alright then, what we're gonna forge now is tridents. We're gonna forge a whole bunch of them. And those as well. Is this really the best use of my death gems? I was hoping to see a death too. I mean, the odds are still pretty good, but... I could just revive whites. For the same price. I mean, if I could get one of these, they could summon rights and ghosts and all sorts of things for me, but... we keep failing to get what we're looking for? We'll roll the dice one more time. Maybe we'll get the double death specter we want, and he'll do all of our death gems from now on. That's all we really want from him. Yeah. I don't know, they might find use in combat. Beyond that, I ended up deciding that this guy could pick up all the troops. Now that seems like a good idea to me. I think. Okay, we need to go this way, we can search this. And this guy is also moving up. So between them, somebody's going to pick up these knights, and we're going to gather them together real quick. Yeah. We have access to blood magic now, by the way. None of these are particularly important. Though there are a couple of interesting things. First, we can forge this, but it's very expensive. But it's very, very good! 40 of those. It's a very high price to pay, though. So that's going to be in our back pocket. We're going to be thinking about that, but we're probably not going to be doing that just now. We're probably going to limit ourselves to storm demons, which are also very good. And I think that's pretty much our turn. Yeah. Alright. The 10 warriors are probably mostly going to be of the strongest category of guys. Or maybe I'll just pull everyone out of the Hall of Fame. Who knows? Well, anyway. I'll leave that for now. So, the world is turning into a freezing hell. And for some reason everyone's decided it's time to dogpile the Astral Mage who could actually... Yeah, I don't really get it. I don't really get what's going on anymore. But, ooh, farm of plenty, neat. Well, what can you do? Oh, ew. Well, what can you do about that either? So... Yep. We saw those armies here and here. Yep, don't really have perfect scouting on what's going on, but we can see enough to know. Yeah, supposedly 3 different nations are attacking him, he says. And, apparently he did one hell of a lot of assassinations and utterly crippled, the Bakemono King, so... Yeah, okay, whatever. Sure. Alright, anyway, we just climbed up multiple things. We pretty much got everything we want now. Cloud Trapeze is more or less the last thing? I mean, my research is strong enough. I could go another step, but what would be the point? What would be the point? I don't have the kind of paths to let me do a lot of this cool stuff, you know? I did look up the door for 4 directions. They're kind of cool, but, yeah, I just... How am I going to cast any of this? So, no, we're pretty well done here at this point. I'm not even sure what I should pick to just dump our extra points into at this juncture. Okay, actually, that one might be useful. In a final battle, that would be a great trick to pull. Yeah, we're pretty much done here. This might be useful. I have one guy who could use it. I don't know. Alright, but we're pretty much going to shut the researching down. For the most part. I'm going to still be a little bit of research running. But, this is... the big shift. You can keep searching. Let's see... Okay. Keep going. Oh shit, I need to retrieve those as well. Fine. Ooh, my best hiring point. I'll pay 75 gold. We'll have this guy collect troops. Okay, anyway, I guess you two can go to the Glimmering Fields. You have an important job. Get to a lab immediately. Get as quick as you can to a lab. Alright, we have... If only I had a little more money. I'll need a couple of these just in case for the southern advance. There are many things I would like to do. However, what are the things I will actually do? It's a bit of a question, isn't it? Okay, first let's do the obvious thing, which is... Let's see... Put Gossamer Veil upon head. Cast ritual spell. 4-1. 4-1. Okay. Forests and forested caves. Could it... Is there any reason it can't be in, a fort? I need it to be a regular one, not a, I don't want it to be an ice one, because those have different pathing. I'll go with the trackless woods, I guess, is my best bet. Because it's a little further away from the snow. I don't know if that'll help any. I just have to hope it doesn't transform right now. Anyway, we'll do we'll do a bunch of summoning there. Alright, you can search here. Where's that awesome, go to that. You found it in a wasteland. Ha! Oh, how about that? What an unexpected location for one. Alright. So, while you're gonna go over there to summon that, let's see, what do we exactly need? Let's begin taking stock. Okay, so we want different things. We've got the luck. I cannot forge these. I'll have to forge some other kind of barding. We have these. I always use more though. We got these. Those are air too. Go ahead and slap a couple down. You three are going to produce these. Did a lot of those. Alright. Basically every single person who's doing research could instead be forging something interesting. So what are the other air tubes I wish to create? This has encumbered 0, if that matters any. A little bit torn. The blur seems like it fits in with how we fight quite well. Just having defense is also good. Anyway, I'm going to forge a great many things this turn. I'm going to get most of my forging done. As for these fine fellows... Are we just going to make clockwork horrors in the end? They work well against enemies in the cold, whereas a lot of my other things are more questionable. You know, you know, that might actually be what we really do go for. That might really be the go-to here. There's no Earth-Death combo? Oh, by the way, you go do another dud. Oh, come on, guy. Can't you get it right? Try again. Alright. Go ahead and slap out one more kite shield. We've used a lot of the air gems already. Alright. All of you, I guess we're really doing this. It's gonna be clockwork horrors. Yeah. Like a crusher? Why not a crusher in the mix? That could be cool. Okay, we're gonna make a lot of these in the next handful of turns. You can go ahead and forge ice shields. Those seem good for the southern assault. Tons of clockwork horrors for it. We gotta stab 2 provinces in, so we're gonna need some forces here. Some real muscle and grit. So this is for summoning a crap ton of Fae. Alright, next question is... I don't have a whole lot of blood right now. However... Ooh, 2 air? Why'd I think it was 1? Ooh. Okay, this is not the end of the world. We still have a few people who can do it. It just means it costs more specific turns. Yeah, okay. Okay, alright. One of you failed? Oh, it was you. Ah, because you're a death mage. Okay. You know what, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. So we're starting to bind the serpent storms. So I'm tempted to make the lifelong contract as well. Tempted. So then, what else we gotta do simple question. I think you are going to summon Clockwork Horrors. Most of you are going to end up going south in the coming war. So that should be... Well, most of them are just going to go as is. And they're just going to throw spells from the back. Let's see. What you could do, though, is summon those griffins. I do kind of like the griffins. You get a good number of them and they're fine. And they do fly and attack from behind. The Draconians might be better, I don't know. But, maybe the Ethereal Springhawks could be more disruptive. But we can make griffins. But we still need to craft a bunch of tridents. So... how many do I need? Let's make this many. And it won't be with the hammer, so we'll be paying full price, unfortunately. Okay. And I'm gonna need lightning spears. I'm gonna need more of them, too. So yeah, we're not summoning any griffins right now. Did I ask you to summon Clockwork Horrors? Let me change my mind. You have a fire? I have these fire gems that I don't know what to do with. I could turn them into gold, I guess, but scorpion beasts, they have really good poison if they hit, but they're far from my ideal summon for this war. So, yeah. You might be able to summon something useful. I kind of really want you to search. We can do one more search. The war's imminent, but it's not that imminent, is it? Okay. What to do? Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do with glamour gems right now. So the only option is to make the Gossamer Bardings. I guess that's what we're going with as our default. Gossamer Bardings. Alright, let's go ahead and, that's 3 plus 4, that's 7, 8, 9, pretty good, pretty good. We can always use more, but, that should be enough to, handle the assault. Barding isn't super important for the rest. Alright, you're probably going to need to go down to here. I have a bunch of feathers to deposit and more to take from people. However, this is most of the way there. Summoning the elves is the big important thing, and I can always convert these into something else as needed. We might do you have options? Wow. It's kind of hard to spend water gems if you don't have at least 2 in water. Huh. Well, I could at least use some of the nature gems. What would be the best use of it? The crocodiles have some bite to them. The wolves would give you greater numbers. I think the crocodiles... Yeah, we'll make some crocodiles. It's a little bit odd, but hey, you work with what you got sometimes, you know? Even if it's just going to be a little this and that, because we're probably going to throw some things to just raid unrelated provinces while we march here. We're probably going to grab a bunch of stuff, but, yeah. Anyway, we should have a pretty decent army. When I pull all the knights down, when I finish all the summoning, it should all add up. Please make a death 2 this time. Please. Please. Anyway. So. Storm demons. Crocodiles. Undead if we ever can manage. But most of all, the Fae. I want so many Fae. The Fae Knights are gonna be the essential for this army. I really hope I can get off at least one Fae Prince before this freezes. It would help me so much. It would double the speed I could summon. I'm gonna spend a little time fiddling with things before I end my turn. I've still got some people on research who could be doing other things. Maybe. These are nice, but what if? I gave some people mirrors of trapped images for the southern assault. Or, what if? I don't know what I'll do. These seem interesting. Having a bunch of these could be very interesting on the battlefield. So, could maybe just go for a bunch of these? A bunch of these on a bunch of cheap, just scouts or something? That could be a very interesting way of fighting. Possibly. Yeah, I got a few different things I might forge. I have to think a little bit about it, and I can reassign these feathers to anybody who's still just researching, since I could make a hell of a lot of moves. But and we have a turn. We finally got enchantment, that's trapeze. We've got all the ingredients we need now. And we made a bunch of stuff. A whole lot of stuff. I wonder what stone circle is. Alright, well, anyway. Let's see. Okay. Okay, one way, the other way. My scout killed a water elemental? I thought water elementals were big and powerful. I guess this one's a little less. 15 hit points, 10 damage. Well, you're not underwater. Still, you got all these things. It's probably gonna get a scythe. It's probably gonna take a scythe hit, and that's probably gonna do it. Maybe this guy will pepper it with arrows while it fights all the confused people in the tavern. Shoot it! Shoot it more! Here, I'll speed things up. Shoot it! No, don't strike you. You can't do a knife fight with it. Nobody else is... This should not happen. Huh. He killed it with a knife. It wasn't even a magical knife. Okay. Now that's a good event right there. That's very, very good. We can use that. We still need to install a laboratory over here. By the way, he's apparently kicking butt on every front. He apparently managed to assassinate a ton of Bakemono generals, leaving the Bakemono leaderless, and at the same time he fought. He tells me he fought Zabalba. I'm not sure exactly. I guess that would be happening here, and had a big epic fight. And yeah, he's winning every fight on every direction, but he's also fighting Jotunheim. And I don't know how that's going for him, but holy shit, he is terrified. Okay, let's see. So I decided to hire this guy, and he's going to collect knights. And actually, we have just got enchantment 4, which gives us terracotta, a favorite of mine. They're a very solid soldier, which it looks like I can cast. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna make some terracotta! Because why wouldn't we? And, oh, how did it turn out this time? How many times can you miss with your specter summoning? What are you good for? I could summon behemoths with you. Well, it's a big trampler that won't run away, I think. You just make some of those, I guess. As for you guys, I mean, I do like making those. Well, we can cast the crappiest reanimation spell, and we can have a king to lead them. So, that's something, I guess. Our inventory is, we should have more than 10 of just about everything that we need when we sort this out. Very important that we have these. Alright. The good barding, and then my cheap knockoff barding. It's what I have. I might want a couple more of these. Okay. The creepy hats. Those are just kind of a nice thing to have. Alright, we're gonna need lightning spears. We're going to need a few more barding, and we're probably going to want a bunch of mirrors. I've heard good things about mirrors. So we should do that too. Alright, what can you guys do for me? You can bind Storm Demon. So you two need to do that. Somebody's gonna get a surprise. He's okay. He doesn't resist cold, so he's gonna have a hard time. So these are clockwork soldiers, and these are clockwork horrors. They are smaller, they're dual wielding. So, although I paid a higher price for them, I think, I'll have to check the exact pricing. Well, I mean, look at these things. They're gonna be, a tile of these is gonna make 10 attacks. So, I mean, yeah. Compared to these, which only get, 3 attacks per tile. Admittedly, the defenses are somewhat lacking, no longer having a shield, but and only having 5 hit points, but it's okay. These aren't line holders. These are, I'm gonna stab you to deaths. These are possibly line holders, but that's what the terracotta will be for. Yeah. And then we'll have the fear effects, and then we'll have those hats. Should be fairly effective. Unfortunately, I am not getting a Fey Prince with nature. It would have been so nice. I would have been able to summon so many things. Ah, shit. Yeah, I would have still had to build a lab there. Alright, I'm gonna install a lab here, I guess. I don't know. Meh. Or I could just have you jog over to here where there is already... No, there's no lab there. There's a lab here. This is a forest, but there's a fort. Does that get in the way of summoning elves? Does it? I don't know. Just build a lab here. We'll summon elves. We'll summon one crappy death prince. Death, glamour prince. And then we'll just summon men every turn. That's what we are gonna do. Alright, go there to search for that. You are... I don't know why you're here. You're gonna go south with the army. Is there something important you could do that no one else could do? I feel like your pathing was important for something. I just can't remember what. You could summon terracotta, and you can make something. So I might as well move you guys here as well. We are, for the most part, finished site searching. Not that I'm going to give these up just yet, but for the most part, we're done with the site searching. Oh, yeah, you must really be in trouble. Okay, he's going to hire everything. I see. Okay. What could you do? You could research, I guess. I'm probably gonna want to start blood hunting in a second. You guys could be useful binding serpent fiends or griffins. Well, we're a little low on that, so maybe not griffins. Although I can always dump these astral gems. Earth. We just need to use up our gems and go to war. I'm gonna bind serpent fiends, I guess? Is that okay? I don't want them up here, though. I want them down here. So I'm gonna ship all the bind serpent fiend guys down south. And we're just gonna start... Oh shit, that's why I'm out of... Okay, we gotta find the... We gotta find the hammers wherever I'm storing them right now. Whoever has got them, they need to forge these. Who else has a hammer? Okay, do we need anything else in particular other than these? Yes, the bardings. Of course, bardings. So, we need to do those. What was it that you could do that was special? Well, it wasn't this, was it? No, that can't be it. Oh, right. The better type of barding that I can't make. You would have been able to make those. That's why. Of course. Anyway, we're gonna forge this. You two are just going to cast some horrors and clockwork horrors. Yeah, sure, why not? Seems good. Seems good. We need as many units as we can possibly get for the coming war. I definitely don't want to go in before we're ready. Alright. As for the lot of you. What am I gonna do? Oh, hi. What are you two up to? Nothing? Barding. Okay. Got the bardings. We're making these. Ah, mirrors. Let's forge mirrors. I bet 9 of these would make a difference. Yeah. That's gonna soak up a bunch of those, but I think that'll have an impact on the battle. I really do. Yeah. You know what? Give me those. I'm gonna give those to you two and ask you two to forge the barding. And you two are instead gonna blood hunt. We need to do some blood hunting. Ideally. We might be a little limited in what we can get out of it right now. Oh, having so few people capable of summoning storm demons certainly makes it more difficult. You know, I'm just asking all research, and let's pump this up to 10. That winter wolf thing is probably gonna start. It wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe up the defenses more. I just don't know. I have no idea what the wolf attacks will look like. But, our income is a bit improved by the cold. I really wish I could have gotten that Fey Prince, though. But, you know, too little, too late. Anyway, that gold nugget was a very welcome thing this turn. Yeah, the unrest is building. It is giving us some problems. If I had order scales, it wouldn't be so bad, but I don't, so it is. Oh yeah, would you like some crocodiles and a scorpion, I guess? Yeah. Might help with the patrol? We meet somebody we don't like, we feed them to a crocodile. I don't know. Somebody being suspicious. Crocodile! Let's just make more. Sure. We'll make whatever we can right now. I'm gonna give you, these. And you were simply gonna run down to here. Yeah, sure, yeah. I don't even know why you're still sight searching, but I don't know what else to do with you, so have at it. Sure. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we'll just make everything we can. It's only going to be a few more rounds, and then we'll probably just end the nap and go for it. I don't know why nobody seems to be concerned about this. These guys are going to bring us to cold 5. Look, the entire world is already ice. Whatever your original scales were, you're ice now. Of course, cold 5 death, drain. I guess he doesn't have misfortune, but just this is enough. His populations, they're gonna disappear. He's gonna bankrupt himself. Oh well. I think this should be a castle. I very much do. We're gonna go into summer. Things will stay cold because of ill winter, but the next time it turns to winter, we're in trouble. The next winter will be absolutely brutal and deadly. Very, very bad. So. I don't intend to wait 12 turns to, do my grand scheme. We've already got a lot of stuff that can tear down walls. So, you know, what, the horse doesn't count as part of your siege strength? Oh well. Yeah. Same plan still. Okay, and that's a wrap on another turn.